Creature, a company that up until the second season of King of the Road, I thought it was defunct. Apparently they made a comeback in the mid-2000s while I was on my skateboarding break, or skate rumspringa if you will. And I'm glad they did, because even though I've never owned a Creature deck before, I've always been a fan of the Creature universe. I think the gimmick is great. I think it's great for marketing. It definitely gets your attention. And in my opinion, the boards themselves are pieces of art. Creature is known for having some of the best graphics on skateboarding. I just realized I've been wearing sunglasses this entire time. I apologize for that. I think it's too late for me to take them off. I'm already way in too deep. Alright, so let's talk about this board. This is the Creature Team logo 8-inch board. It's a maple construction, or how they call it, a hard rock maple, which should make it a very sturdy and durable board. It is 31.8 inches long, slightly longer than the Almost, and it has a 14.5 inch wheelbase, which is going to be the biggest difference between these two boards. This is a 14-inch wheelbase. This is half an inch longer. And for those of you that don't know, wheelbase is the distance from truck to truck. It's having such a wide wheelbase on such a steep board, that might affect some of my favorite tricks like tree flips and manuals. It's a popsicle shape with a fuller nose and a slightly pointy tail. It seems like it's got a medium concave as opposed to the more mellow concave the Almost had, and very steep tail and nose, which is what I like. Okay, now that I bored you with all those numbers and technicalities, I'm gonna set it up, show you my current setup, and we take it for a spin. Creature. I've only been sitting here and I'm already melting off. My skin is melting off my body. Well, now that the board is all put together, first impressions. Love how big the nose is. That should help me out with the nose slides that I've been trying so much lately, and should help out with some nollie tricks as well. I'm very impressed in how much heavier this board is compared to the Almost. As for my setup, I'm running big hands over here. As for my setup, I'm currently running Thunder Team 147s, Spitfire Classic 53 millimeters, and of course, bone Swiss bearings. Only bone Swiss. Bone Swiss. Okay, so it seems like the only way you can tell how good or bad a board is going to be is by your first kickflip. So let's see how this one does. Hey, not too bad. Okay, as expected, I'm really having to fight these 360 flips. I don't know if it's because I'm jumping over the water or there's this gap over here that's throwing me off, but I can definitely feel resistance from the board. Like it doesn't want to flip the way I want it to. So let's try it on the ground and we'll see how that goes. This is ridiculous. Let's come down to this. I don't even know what to say. I guess I can say that 14.5 wheelbase, not a fan. I mean, I understand that you miss a couple, but to miss that many, it just makes no sense to me. I'm speechless. Well, let's see if I can do something on this crunchy, crunchy, crunchy ledge. As of right now, man, I want to love this board, but I just can't. Tray flips, man. Tray flips. Okay, maybe one more tray flip for the road. I gotta land this thing. Hey, I'll take it. Okay, one thing I have to take into consideration is that I've been skating so much since I started the channel that specific day I was exhausted. So I can't put all the blame on the deck. That wouldn't be fair. So yesterday I had a whole day of rest, went back out today, and I actually had a lot of fun. In conclusion, I'm going to put all the blame on myself because I feel like this whole setup is wrong. I don't think anybody can really expect to land every trick with a board so steep, on high trucks, and with such wide wheelbase. I honestly think that this board can benefit from smaller wheels and a lower truck. Anything you can do to get that tail a little closer to the ground. I think the deck is very well made, very strong. I still fully love the shape. The big nose makes it great for crooked grinds and nose slides, like you really feel like you're locking in. But when it comes to grinds, I didn't really feel any difference from any other boards. Manuals were a little bit sketchy, but I expected that. And the problem with the tray flips, I expected that too. So I'm gonna keep riding this board because I'm just gonna get used to it eventually and none of this would matter. Until, of course, I buy another board. So that's it. Click that subscribe button and remember to always check your measurements and always stay young. Creature.